sense, really. It's not my business. You people that don't want to learn, as VDM says, you learn the hard way. You learn the hard way. Those of you that don't want to learn, you learn the hard way. Don't worry about that. What me I worry about really that yesterday is the amount of money that man collected. A total of 17.5 billion when I check was what was pledged for Babangida's library. 17.5 billion for only Babangida's library. And all the rich people in Nigeria came to donate to it. I talk, for some reason, one of my videos go viral where I tell nobody in Nigeria is safe, no African man is safe, but everybody gets Baba, we make them. I like as that yesterday, now the truth came out, because when they go interview all those big men, the Dangotes and these Atoizes, when they interview them, do you hear what they say? How they work hard, the moves that they made to become billionaires. And yesterday, now in front of their chairman, none of them fit talk all that kind of story. They don't fit talk all those story. Yes, yesterday, I been before, sorry, day before yesterday. How many of them stand up for there say, I also to make it, I work hard, I went to this one, nobody did there for me. How many of the rich men in Nigeria that were giving their speeches to in that were talking, spoke about how they, all of them did what? They give honor to who honor is due. None of them talk say their wealth was behind IBB's back. None of them could repeat all those their self-made lie. How Dangote will tell you when to borrow 500,000 from his uncle, and that is what gets me. I'm to borrow 500,000. I'm to borrow me 500,000. Trump said, Trump says, Elon Musk says, I probably want just 1 million from my father. All of you will be there falling for stupid lies. Things when I know the thing they pay back, say you can see that these people are lying. But you, I mean, but now all of them come outside and I hear the truth. Oh, without you, I'll be a dead man. After the first day, without you, I'll be a dead man. You made me everything I am. All of them, they come and say, you made me everything I am. You gave me everything. You're a great man. You're a good man.
Have you been a good man?
My brother, I haven't been a good man. I know them first day. Now, them first day, I know how great IBB is. Not good. Great.
He's a great man, sir.
Great.
He's the best.
He said, you made all of us here. Nobody started. I was surprised. Ashibaju started to say, you did not make me. You made all of us here. Nobody say, well, we are here because of where we are today, but nobody, everybody, bim. All sorts of Dangote come as usual, 2 billion a year. This one come, Abirabiu, what's that one name? 5 billion. The question I want to ask all these people is this. IBB go soon die. Not be say I dey talk bad thing. I saw him. That's not a man. He's 83 years old. Is he going to live to be 200? At 83, you're on your way out. At 83, you're on your way out.
Of course.
Can IBB spend all the money that IBB has? It's impossible. It's impossible for IBB to spend all the money that IBB has before he dies from this point. I go even talk, say, even if IBB come back to life again, yes. If for some reason, as he did like this, he reverse in life, IBB reverse in life, back to day one, the money he has, he can, you know, if he live again to 83, he not go finish the money. No, that before we and the 17 I won't talk about. They say they give that kind of person 17 billion. Wait. IBB is on his way out. Now this thing gonna make me want to do this live. All the rest where they talk before, and I just join talk, we just need to talk about. You know, when I see all the June 12 faces at that event, and none of them had anything to say on behalf of the dead people. Now what make me talk about that side with that? Because this man led a movement that led to the death of so many people that have never received justice to today. Even my family was affected. My own family was affected. Gravely affected. Nobody can tell me it's not be June 12 kill Uncle Beko. Nobody can tell me Uncle Beko did not die because of June 12. Because when he came back from prison, it wasn't the same man that went to prison that came outside. That my uncle even lived another 10 years after he was released, for me was a miracle. I said, when Uncle Beko came out from prison, Breeze they carry him. Now me, when they brought him to the house, now me carry him, enter house. Now me like this, he lean on. If you go and check all the pictures when he came back, entering the house. Because he started, Breeze blow. But my uncle started, I just hold on. You don't understand what I tell you. That's how he came out of prison. After 3 years under Abacha prison, bro.
What is sacrifice? You know if you don't use your sense.
Tinubu no go. Tinubu move abroad.
You know that one, I know them now.
Tinubu moved.
You know they move from the original side, they bring that inside.
No, they were all there. In different capacities, but they were all there. He was already a senator. You know, they don't do senatorial election now. He don't win senator that time.
Yes.
You know, in contract to convene the Senate. Oshibajo was saying the story now. You know, Abacha now wanted to arrest him. When Abacha now annulled all this thing, he now wanted to reconstitute the Senate and call for a Senate this thing. And so they begin final. And so it base. You know, so all these lives that were lost. David Mark. You know, so anyway, I'm happy to see that this is the outcome. You know, so you people, when you are following this kind of people, when you are following them, because you know, continue. The life of Babangida, if he goes back now to day one to spend it to the end, I'm not sure he can finish 17 billion naira. What they give. But now, Babangida was a man that was in charge of this country. He constituted the party, PDP. Babangida was one of the founding fathers of PDP that ruled this party for this country for another 16 years. He has access to so much. He has all kinds of things going on for him. So and I want them to say he cannot afford to build his own presidential library.
Going somewhere.
20, he cannot afford to build a presidential. Is he mismanaging all the money he has taken from this country? Does he have some kind of drug problem? I don't understand this mindset that this rich man, if Babangida had any humanity in him, if he was actually sorry about what he did, you know what he would have told all those people? He said, go and put this money in the Nigerian university libraries. I will build my own library. He said sorry.
He said sorry.
I said he take the blame. He said sorry for killing people, sorry. For destroying life, I'm sorry. And he go, they still gave him, he said so they still gave him 17 billion.
Small thing, they forgive a national peace award for them, say for saying sorry.
They don't really give him the highest national award. If there was another award they can give him. It's GCON now. They've already given him GCON. There was another thing they could give him yesterday. They will have given him. They just didn't have. I'm sure they told Nobel that, can you help us? Nobel, can you help us give Babangida the peace prize? Nobel say, No better say I should have called Uncle Wole before I did this live. I should have. You just say, she'll cruelly phone me. Get off this phone now. I say, Uncle, how far? The man says sorry, they still dash out 17 billion for, so that's your reward. That's how they, so this is it. This is what I'm telling you people. Emma kolo kuku shema kudanu. Emma kuku ofo. That's it. All of now when they jump up and down the place with all these elites. When Seun Kuti is not trying to save you from wasting your life. Say, don't follow this kind of people. I'm going to say, it's the cause, it's the change you want, not the person. You cannot separate the person from the cause. That's the evidence of this nonsense. Presidential library, book. So now after all the people where they involved don't die, can't they release your book? All the people you accuse.
Nobody to talk to.
All the people you accuse, I can bet you, I don't need to read that book. Anybody where I didn't go accused for that book of anything, don't die. He can never accuse any living person of anything inside that book. I guarantee you, I have not read it. Go and read it. If anybody alive is accused of anything, please let me know. So all these people have this kind of money to build library. Is what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying to all of you. This is what I've been saying to all of you about this class of people. To raise your class consciousness. To become class conscious. To become class conscious and see these people for what they are. A group pursuing their class interests, devoid of any love, understanding for our own situation. The only way they can improve your life is if your life can benefit this their interest. Anybody making money in this country on that level is working to benefit their interest. Yes, where is the money in Nigeria that is not linked to benefiting these people's interest? It's either you are doing it physically or you are helping them do it mentally. Either you are conditioning the people for them or you are directly exploiting the people for them. They have nothing else. Nobody else in Nigeria is making anything. It's either you are there fucking up the people's minds or you are there exploiting the people for them. Those are the only people climbing up the ladder. That's the only ladder they've built. Ladder of exploitation. That's all. Obasanjo don't build library now. What is the benefit of Obasanjo library to Nigerian people? What has been the benefit of this library to our political discussion? What policies, what progressive policies have been formulated in that library? What debates have been held in that library that went on to create some kind of policy that pushed Nigeria forward? That's why they waste billions. That time, like 2.something billion they donate for your own library. Almost this kind of money that time, 2.something billion naira that time, you know, was almost like 10 billion today or something. Now them again now. That time now 500 million they donate, 300 million. That kind of money. Same thing now they've done again. A library that will not add it. Can't Babangida build his own library? Can't Babangida no fit tell these people, say, take this money, this 17 billion, 17 billion, and take care of the federal university's library in 36 states of this country. Go to the 36 states of Nigeria. The federal universities there put 100 million inside all.
If you use 1 billion,
forget it's built. There's library in all these federal institutions.
you put 100 million.
There's nothing inside me. That's the problem.
Inside library, go build another one. If you put 100 million inside library, go build another one.
Oh, but forget. I don't want with a dream. Just that one. Just we don't want to just.
You go no, like you go expand it.
Now they talk now. They said we gas.
Expand that. You go put. You must build it.
No, but where we need the resources, where the people need the resources, there's never any money for that. If you go to these same people now that you want to now then they forget that then they do budget now. Nobody they do budget. Then they do everything.
They don't chop everything.
Never any money in this country to improve the education of Nigerian people. 17 billion for one library. 17 billion naira for one library. How much did this government budget for the entire Nigerian? I'm pulling up. How much was in the budget for education this year? The entire budget for Nigerian education. Let me see. Let's see. Budget for education 2024. Should I tell you how much? 1.5 trillion for all the primary school, all the secondary school. Where I don't hang put now, I don't know. Now 1.5 trillion, all university, all secondary school, all technical college, all teacher training college, all secondary school, all primary school, all teachers, all professors, all lecturers, everything, all libraries, everything. 1.5 trillion. One person presidential library. One person. 17 billion. If one library is 17 billion, 10 library is what? 170 billion. 100 libraries, 1.7 trillion. So judging by this their own expenditure on one library, that budget is not even enough to build libraries in all the schools in Nigeria. To give all the Nigerian schools library, the entire budget of the education is not enough to build a Babangida style library in all our tertiary institutions. But that's what they gave us for everything. One library, 17 billion. No, but let's admit 1.5 trillion has gone to education. But these elites have now shown us that to build a world-class library is 17 billion. You need 17 billion to build this library. 17 billion times 100 is 1.7 trillion already. So if we go to our universities to just build the libraries alone, it's not enough. The money they've given all of us. But they go donate 17.5 billion. And the man could never say, go and put this in the real libraries where students will use it. Improve our... No. Is it that he doesn't have money? Is it that he doesn't have money?
Okay. I understand.
Maybe they borrow the money for your hand.
They can't pay, but no way to clean them.
No, that's not it. It can't be money that is owed.
Now pledge.
You know, oh man, they drop check.
They can't double.
You know, see, after they drop the check, they drop their check immediately.
They call me Baba, we deal with you. Something is happening with that. Now they gather.
A lot of IBB boys here too yesterday. Remember the IBB boys of the 90s? IBB boys. The person get mind do that kind of documentary. Nigeria go blow. The documentary on the IBB boys, where they are today, what they were then, and where they are today. Because in those days, they hide down. IBB boys, it was a clique. They hide down. What did they do? They hide down. We will talk now. Before I finish this life, DSS will surround my house. This DSS will surround my house if we talk. But there's a book called This Present Darkness. Yes, This Present Darkness. It goes into it, at least a little bit, talks about the IBB boys. Should I read it? Should I read excerpt from it?
Yes, sir.
What would they do?
Yes, sir.
Maybe my next live, I don't think climb up now. I'm going to carry book and read. But I'm going to read about the IBB boys. Because not me talk about this side book. Not me talk am. Not me talk am. So yeah, there we go. These people can find it in their hearts to give a man that destroyed the democratic will of so what can somebody do that is wrong in Nigeria? What is wrong in Nigeria? What is the wrong thing to do in Nigeria? I've realized that the only bad thing to do in Nigeria is to actually love Nigeria. If you actually love this country or you love his people, that's when you've done something bad. That is the only thing that is punished. That is the only thing that is punished. Anyway, thank you very much for joining this live today. I don't even know where to start. You believe that things are bad. You believe that things are bad in this country. Somebody asked a very serious question now for this time. So I won't sign out, and I go like answer. I say, if IBB can be forgiven, why not Nnamdi Kanu? And I'll tell you why. Because they see in him themselves. Yeah. They see in Nnamdi Kanu, they see themselves in him. That's why they cannot forgive him. Because they are not like us. They see themselves in him. If they leave him, he will do like them. They don't want another. You think they want to be replaced? So that's why they are not leaving him. That's why they are not leaving him. So yeah, if you want to know why they are not leaving Nnamdi Kanu, that's it. So anyway, as I said before, thank you all for joining this live. We once again, as I said, this thing, they shock me tremendously. You don't understand. When I look at that video and I saw Tinubu smiling, Shibanjo smiling, all these leaders of June 12 that were there smiling, laughing, I realized that life is truly cheap in Africa. Life is cheap. And your blood is nothing to these people. I realized that these people can sit down and actually watch all of us die and they'll be smiling. They go sit down like this, they go watch all of us die and they will smile about it. They will smile about it. Dele Rotimi, Farotimi once said something very interesting. He said, do not die in their war. He wrote a book. Although he said, don't carry young people, go drag, enter their war. He now told you, don't carry young people. He now led young people into their war to go and die. But he said something very interesting originally. Do not die in their war. That show yesterday, day before yesterday, is the evidence so that our lives mean nothing to any one of these people. If anybody like make key, wo, nothing, no, nothing. So you better give yourself brain. It's not right and wrong. Stop trying to be right all the time or finding people that are wrong. This is a game of life and death. Play it accordingly. Play it accordingly. Play it accordingly. It's life and death. So it's not win or lose.